So it turns out the Department of Injustice, we call it injustice, as in not justice. We like justice, we don't like injustice. It turns out they actually made a decision today that was actually, I was surprised. I was surprised. I was like, is this a mistake? The failing New York Times is saying that Hunter Biden was convicted of all three counts, 100% of the counts he was charged with, guilty. How about that? You don't see that every day. And I think when history is written about this, they're going to say, sir, my books call me sir. They're going to say, sir, I think Hunter Biden was the worst criminal we've ever seen, except for his father. Because what Hunter was doing here, he was filling out a form and he lied. He lied like a dog on the form because he was addicted to drugs. And by the way, for everybody who says, oh, blacks are treated very unfairly with drugs, but everybody has sympathy with whites when they became addicted to opioids. Well, here's proof that if you're a Democrat addicted to drugs, we'll treat you like a black. It's not even racial. We'll treat you like a black Democrat. It's the new Southern strategy, but instead it's called the drug strategy. If you're white and Republican, we have strong sympathy if you do drugs. If you're a black or a Democrat, which means your policies are sort of pro-black, we say, nope, jail, thank you, total conviction. So I think we can look at this and say Hunter Biden is a criminal mastermind and probably the worst person on earth. And I hope they throw the book at him, and I hope it's a heavy book. I hope, take like one of those, I don't know, Bible. I think the Bible's a heavy book. Why don't you throw the Bible at him? How about that? And I think this doesn't take away the fact that what happened to me was a total crime, an injustice. But it's nice to see that once in a while they get it right. How about that? So, Hunter, you're guilty. Your father is guilty by association. And to do this to our Second Amendment, if you commit crimes on other amendments, it's okay. It's not okay, but it's not so good. We don't like crimes. We don't like crimes of any kind. We're very law and order, and I'm probably the most law and order president we've ever had. But when you mess with our Second Amendment, because it's very sacred when you try to get a gun, we're very strict on that. There's a case in the Supreme Court where they're deciding whether domestic violence people can get guns, like not victims, but people who beat their women. And we're fighting very strongly to allow that person to protect himself from, things. We want those men to get guns. But when a guy is addicted to drugs like Hunter Biden, and he says, sure, I'm not a drug addict on the form, the Second Amendment, number 2 is poop. Now, the Second Amendment is sacred, but you turn it into a number 2 when you lie on forms. So what he's done is the greatest constitutional crime, greatest gun crime, greatest crack crime. And so we don't know if death penalty is up, we don't, but we would encourage it. We would encourage death penalty. So Hunter Biden, you're guilty from a falsely convicted president. I say, good riddance. Bye-bye.